open my shop oh. You sabi say time na money. Make we hurry. Fire! Wala dey oh, person shop dey burn. They say all the market don catch fire. E be like say electric don shock baba mufu chai.
Country people, to build house or shop or sell market under power line no good oh. Now ogbonge wahala and katakata you dey find so. Market woman, brother, sister, farmer, landlord, and even tenant them. Make una listen well oh. If you no gree hear what, you can't go build under power line or sell market for there. If it cause a fire, electric shock, person self fit by. To avoid this ogbonge wahala, make sure say you comot like 5.5 meters from 11 kV and 33 kV power line for both sides of the power line. That is if na say you won't sell market or build house for there. Anybody when you catch when no gree follow this informate, abeg report and give IBEDC sharp oh. IBEDC, distributing power, changing lives.
Dear esteemed customer, paying your IBEDC electricity bill or vending your prepaid meter is now easier than ever. You can pay or vend through any of our trusted online platforms, iRecharge.ng, buypower.ng, and quickteller.com, or purchase directly from your mobile banking app. No internet, no worry. Simply dial *6606# and follow the prompt to pay or vend instantly. You may also visit any authorized payment agent or the nearest cash office to you. Remember, IBEDC does not collect cash on the field. Always pay through approved channels and ask for your receipt containing full customer details. Do not be a victim of fraud. IBEDC, distributing power, changing lives.
Ó yá jẹ́ n tètè lọ sí ṣọ́ọ̀bù mi ó jàre, òwúrọ̀ lọ́jọ́. Jẹ́ tètè máa lọ. Ajé àwọ̀ gbá o. Ibo la fẹ́ ságbà. Iná. Ajé o, àṣẹ ṣọ́ọ̀bù kan ló ń jóná láàrin ìjà gbèsè. Gbogbo ọjà ti gbiná. Wọ́n ní bàbá amúfú ti gan mọ́ná.
Ó mà ṣe o, ká kọ́lé tàbí ṣọ́ọ̀bù sábẹ́ wáyà náà ewu ńlá ni. Ẹ̀yin ìyálọ́jà babalájé, ẹ̀yin láńlọ́ọ̀dù àti mẹ̀háyà. Ìwà ẹ̀bìkítà ni o láti dúró tàbí tajà lábẹ́ power line. Ọ̀pọ̀ wàhálà ló ń kó bá ní pípàdánù dúkìá, ìjàmbá iná, gíganmọ́ná tàbí ikú àìròtẹ́lẹ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ yá ta kété lódiwọ̀n mítà 5.5 kúrò lábẹ́ power line 11 kV àti 33 kV lọ́tún àti lósì nítorí ààbò rẹ ni. Má ṣe kọ́lé, má gbígi tàbí ṣiṣẹ́ oko lábẹ́ power line àti nítòsí rẹ̀. Tètè lọ ta IBEDC lólobó tó bá rí irú ìtàpásí òfin báyìí. IBEDC, distributing power, changing lives.
Right, top of the morning to you out there, wherever you might be listening to us this beautiful Wednesday morning, the 15th day of the month of July 2026. This is IBEDC Half Hour on Radio Nigeria Premier FM 93.5, a public enlightenment program on this station that creates awareness and sensitizes the people on the workings and operations of IBEDC as a service provider. Two big boys in the studio this morning, gorgeously dressed. One is a minister in the making. Yeah, Minister of Power in the making. The other one is Minister of Information and Communication in the making. Talking about super image maker of IBEDC, the golden voice, lady of substance, senior communication officer of IBEDC. Wow, I wish you could see us this morning. Yes, but those on Facebook will see what I'm experiencing this morning. What a wonderful combination. TJ alongside Madam Reggie. Good morning and welcome to the show.
Thank you, Mr. Amaka. Good morning, Nigeria. It's good to be here, Mr. Amaka. I'm excited. This weather reminds me of Canada, and I begin to wonder, TJ, do we pick a flight there or should we stay in Niger? The weather is, and somebody called this weather for making babies. But you didn't hear that?
But I heard that now.
Oh, that's all right. That's okay. All right. Afterwards.
This not official. Yeah. On record.
It's all right. It's all right for making babies, for tea, for paying bills. Good morning to our esteemed customers.
TJ.
Thank you for being there.
TJ, you concur?
You know, I concur to about, not fully concurrence, but to let's say 50% concurrence. And the park, as Mama Right mentioned, that the Canada, UK, there's a private jet park, waiting for us to be done here so that we can move out. And we'll be back next week, in time for the premier program here. So we want to say good morning to all our listeners at home, and we wish. And we hope we are keeping safe wherever you're listening to us. Please do not forget safety first, safety always.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Yes, this is a great advocacy here on Radio Nigeria. The tag team are here. I am the midfielder waiting for your crosses and passes. Tell all to Madam Reggie and TJ. Yes, are supplying, making sure that the goals are scored. Right?
Yeah.
Quickly, let's get to capital building, Madam Reggie. What do we have?
Yeah, thank you from the management of IBDC to our customers in Podo, Alomoja, Idianre, Ababeji, Odono, Kekere, Adebayo, Abaife, Celerimbo, and all the axes of Kasimu that have been experiencing power. We had an engagement on Saturday, and I assured you that the management of Ibadan Electricity Distribution Company has played a part in replacing an infrastructure that was damaged. Yesterday, I assured you by this week something will happen. Yesterday, we had a taste of it. TJ, from 10 p.m. till 2 a.m. we had power. This is just the beginning, as I promised you. Our management of IBDC is ready to play our part. And when we do our part, we expect you to reciprocate. And when I say reciprocate, you understand it. You pay your bills. We have done it. We have seen those moments you didn't have power. We are going to compensate you as I promised. It is not me, it's about a team of engineers and management doing the right thing. You are there, and that's why we're in this business, because if you are not there, we don't have a business. Thank you for your patience, and like we assured you, things will get better. This week will be different from other weeks. You suffered a lot because of the damage. 15 MVA management replaced it. Yesterday was energized, and then you started having a feel of what the new management of Ibadan Electricity Distribution Company can do. When they say it, they do it.
So, what can they talk this time?
You got it, Mr. Emeka. Say it again, walking the talk.
Right, and as a promise kept, because it takes two to tango. If I have to go with Madam Reggie, two hands must wash each other to make it cleaner. TJ?
Yeah, absolutely. Yesterday the transformer was energized after being on soak for a while. So we want to appreciate our customers for the patience. They have supply now. It was restored yesterday, but to have supply is one thing. To make sure that you make use or you use the supply in a safe way is another thing. Sure, you understand? Because the supply has been restored to your various areas, and we don't want members of the public out there, because some people will be like, since the supply has been somehow, we are not going to pay, and they were disconnected. And when they restored yesterday night, some people will be like, okay, fine, they've restored now. Let's go ahead and connect ourselves. We don't want you to do that, because in as much as you're trying to reconnect yourself back to our supply, you are taking a very big risk. And some people say, maybe it's just to disconnect and reconnect. That disconnection and reconnection you see has claimed so many lives. The process of trying to disconnect someone or trying to reconnect someone to the line, to the service wire, with the service wire. You see, that is why we're telling members of the public out there is supply now, and rains are here also.
Yes.
We are very deep in the rains now.
Yes.
As a matter of fact, rain is falling every single day. So now, water is a good conductor of electricity. So we don't want a situation whereby we are now practicing some unsafe act, and that's, let's say for example, you're coming from outside now, you're soaked with rain outside. So inside your own premises, entering the house, the broad supply, with everything that's in your body, with your weight, you went to the socket straight to say you want to on the socket, you want to do what? Probably you want to on the TV, or you want to charge your phone with your
while
hands, while you're still wet. So that is
a very big risk.
That you're taking a very big risk. That's an unsafe act. You see, in as much as we distribute electricity, changing lives, but the lives we're trying to change, we don't want you guys to risk their lives, because we're changing it for the good. So please, electricity is not something to play around with or to toy with. You understand? So we are begging our customers, and we're telling them that please please and please, when it comes to electricity, do not take any risk, no matter what. And I used to say, you know, there are some communities that will say, okay, this person does not pay for vigilante dues, this person has not paid for maybe they are doing drainage dues or these dues. You know, I feel like
community development.
Yes, community development in your own community activities. So if you say someone has not paid, and you now say, okay, the next thing you're going to do to make sure that the person pays is to disconnect that person light, you are taking a big risk. And whoever it is, if you're listening to this and you're the kind of person that is sent to go and disconnect such person and connect such person, you're taking a very big risk. As a matter of fact, you can climb up there to carry out a reconnection or disconnection and not come down alive.
TJ, the scenario you painted now happens in almost all the communities.
Definitely.
They have people assigned for that job.
Yes.
You see people going to the transmitter. Going to the transmitter.
Yes.
On their own, without permission.
Yes.
No written document.
Yes.
So you are discouraging that.
Yes. Definitely.
Officially, it is not proper
for
any community, no matter how highly placed individual in that community, to go and tamper with the connections and installations of IBEDC.
Thank you very much. You see, in some communities, it happens. There was a time that I saw someone. I saw a picture was sent to me. They are working on inside the substation. A community was working. I told them to disconnect the community. Let them come to the office. Let's have a meeting and let's have a discussion. You understand? Because it is our electricity, and we have our own KPI to keep as a company. We don't want members of the public to die as a result of their own carelessness or playing around electricity, our electrical infrastructure. So, in as much as they say, okay, fine, this is what I want to do, we owe them a duty of care to let them know that at the end of the day, electricity is not something you play around with, or it's not something that you joke around with. And you know, the reasons are here also. Children probably some schools have finished their exams. You know, children will be out now. Some children are actually saying you want to go and climb mango trees that has probably there is a line close to the tree that they want to go and pluck mango trees. So parents are home, please and please, let's make sure that we keep an eye on our children. You know, electricity is it's a very good servant but a bad master. Once it turns back, a life can be lost at any time. It just be like a film trick. So we don't want that to happen in our lines. So that's why we're saying safety first and safety always. So please and please, let's put our safety first around IBEDC electrical infrastructure.
Yes, Mama Rage, you do have additional information?
In fact, when TJ was saying, I was just picturing the do it yourself. That slogan. We always want to do it ourselves. Now, in the course of trying to overdo, you get yourself on the other side. Imagine you're in Nigeria today, I wake up and see yourself in heaven, and you can't come back. It's not a small matter. Please, let's take safety serious. Every child in my house also knows that when your hands are wet, you don't go near the sockets. And then when it is raining, and we also notice that you have some electric shocks in your compound, it means your earthing has been compromised. I say that to my children, I say it to their neighbor. Or you want to touch a door and you find that there is a shock. You know, all that is a sign that something is wrong somewhere.
There's a leakage somewhere.
Thank you very much. And Mr. Emeka, people build houses worth millions of naira, even billions, but they do not make provision for extinguishers, fire extinguisher. Please, let's add to that in our list. All our furniture would have been imported from China, from UK, from Italy, but the extinguisher is in Salvation and
you can just
that is if
pick it up. Yes,
you're supposed to pick that. Please add it. It's not because you pray for, you know, we can be very very emotional and spiritual. So I want to beg you, please do the needful. And what is the needful? The needful is making sure everything around you is safe, and what you don't understand, you go ahead and ask questions from professionals that will guide you aright. Thank you.
All right, asking further questions, Madam Reggie, like an individual listening to us now and want to ask a question. We promoted a website the other day and somebody was like, maybe we were too fast rolling out the numbers. Can we just go through again all the platforms? Anybody listening to us or watching us on Facebook can go through and get across to IBEDC. Maybe there's accident in waiting. Possibly there are other things, metering or somebody stealing energy, or there are some crew movements somewhere that somebody wants to say something about.
Thank you very much. Once again, you can reach IBEDC on First, you go to our website www.ibedc.com. On that platform, you're going to see every 99.9 about us. Now you can walk into our office and do a verbal complaint. You can call us on 070-0123-9999. You can also visit our office. An unethical behavior by IBDC staff, please do email ethicscompliance@ibdc.com.
Reggie, what are the things that constitute unethical conduct or acts from the service providers now that any member of the public listening could report him or her?
Do not collect money to pay for customers.
Okay.
That is an unethical thing. Customers should cultivate the habit to go pay themselves, because stories that touch starts from one corner till the other. So we want to avoid that. Being rude to a customer.
Okay.
It's not easy to control your temper when you meet a rude customer, but you can calmly correct your customer.
Yes.
And help your customer to be civil.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah.
Secondly, you are using power without any bill or any meter. Such a person can report. Be you a staff.
Yes.
All IBDC staff, when I mean all, from the MD to the last man standing, we all get electricity rebate in our salary. So we are also supposed to pay for the electricity we use. It is not FOC, free of charge, no. These are also unethical things that some staff do, and that correction has commenced. We're doing it gradually and getting it done. So we also need to understand that it's not also right for you to provoke an IBDC staff.
Yes.
It is also right for an IBDC.
Sometimes they release their dogs, and start making all complimentary remarks, trying to cause confusion. Meanwhile, you are at fault. And you're trying to hide on that one. I've not been using electricity for some time now. Is it now? Why are you bringing this bill? Something like very aggressive.
You know, one thing that beats my imagination, Mr. Emeka, is when people think because they have dogs and then IBDC staff are not to be respected. You see, if there is no power in Nigeria and IBDC staff is not exempted, we're all in the darkness.
Yes.
This area I called today, we've been out of supply for close to 10 days. If not more. Now, if it happens like that, was my house exempted? I was also in the darkness. So people also need to understand that, you see, you own your dogs. Thank God the dogs are for the people that intrude into your house. But when we come to do our job, please accord us that small respect and let us interact. But if any of us is misbehaving, send a mail or call on 070-0123 9999. It's a Monday to Friday number, 8 to 5. So if you have issues, then you can also send a mail to customercare@ibdc.com, and then you can walk into the office to report. Now you see, when we begin to make people understand that every job has ethics and it must be obeyed, and then everybody needs to work smartly, and then we need to respect each other, it will go a long way to help our system serve you better.
Yes.
It will help us. I met a DTM, a manager from us, who went to meet a person that does not pay a bill and runs a business with this power that they call erratic, and didn't leave the supply. She now went and engaged him. Sir, where is your bill? He said he doesn't have. Where is your meter? He doesn't have any, sir. I don't have an option. I'll have to disconnect you because you're using this product for free of charge, and I am accountable for every quantum of energy supply that comes to your area. Yes. In view of that, I do not want to be blamed. I appeal to you, please call the owner of this business. Since you are the manager, tell the owner that the manager that is in charge of this area has come and disconnected you. I will leave you with your wire, but if I come back and find out that you disconnect, you
connected again.
You connected.
Yes.
It will be a law issue. You'll be prosecuted. So go back, tell them when they are ready, come with your money, I will guide you and help you to make sure you get metered.
Okay, metered.
Yes, you get metered, because a metered customer is the one we know. An unmetered customer who does not have a bill, an estimated bill, is a consumer. So he's only consuming for free and is causing a lot of damage to the business. So we need you to understand us that this is the way we are going, this is where we are going. If you are angered about life, please, let's take it easy. Everybody has his own. It's just that the gravity differs.
You don't need to transfer that aggression.
Please do not. Let's transfer love.
Right, exactly 10 more minutes to go this morning on IB this half hour. Radio Nigeria Premier FM 93.5. It's an open house. The house is already full. Combination of TJ and Mama Rage, superlative and delighted men and women in the studio this morning, I must confess. Right, 0803-5504-425. Excited, good looking men and women in the studio. 080-355-04425. That's the number to call to be part of our discussion this morning. If you have any complaint, any comment, any contribution, 0803-55-04425, the number to call. We are coasting home gradually. Yes, TJ and Madam Regina in the studio this morning on IB this half hour. Radio Nigeria Premier FM 93.5.
Excuse me.
I no fit wait open my shop o. You sabi say time na money. Make we hurry. Fire! Wahala dey o. Person shop dey burn. They say, all the market don catch fire. E be like say electric don shock Baba Mufu. Chai!
Country people, to build house or shop or sell market under power line no good o. Na ogbonge wahala and katakata you dey find so. Market woman, brother, sister, farmer, landlord, and even tenant dem. Make una listen well o. If you no gree hear word, you can't go build under power line or sell market for there. If it cause a fire, electric shock, person self fit buy. To avoid this ogbonge wahala, make sure say you comot like 5.5 meters from 11 kV and 33 kV power line for both sides of the power line. That is if na say you wan sell market or build house for there. Anybody wey you catch wey no gree follow this informate, abeg report am give IBEDC sharp o. IBEDC, distributing power, changing lives.
Dear esteemed customer, paying your IBEDC electricity bill or vending your prepaid meter is now easier than ever. You can pay or vend through any of our trusted online platforms, iRecharge.ng, buypower.ng, and quickteller.com, or purchase directly from your mobile banking app. No internet, no worries. Simply dial *6606 #
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Who is on the line?
One of your customers.
Okay, one of our customers from where?
From Omiadio.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Please go ahead with your question.
One of your workers there helped me to buy a meter.
Okay.
He has not given me the card to be charging. It's the one that has been charging for. What can I do?
What type of meter did he buy for you? Does he have a monitor or something like a calculator where you punch units?
Yes, I have it.
You don't need a card. All you need to do is snap the front of that meter very nicely. You hold on. Snap the front of that meter very nicely. The meter number is there. Take it to the cash office and you buy energy.
I should buy one.
And buy energy.
Just snap it. The meter number is there.
But anytime I go there to buy, they will tell me that I should give the man that buy it for me, the one that has been recharging for.
Sir, that simply means you didn't buy a correct meter. Because if you bought, I asked you now, do you use the type of meter that has a card like ATM?
That's what I'm using.
Now you didn't answer correctly. Nobody is selling that meter now. I don't know where he got it for you. That's an illicit meter, sir.
So what should I do now?
I would advise you go to Omiadio office after Bovas. Mr. Tonda is there. He is the manager. Engage him. If you want to talk to me, you can come to Oluyole. My office is there, but Mr. Tonda is the manager. He's closest to you. He can resolve it.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome, sir.
Right, 0803-55-04425. That's number to call. We have these questions on as a messages. One is saying a wooden pole I bought with my money so that I can be connected fell some days ago. Termites ate it up. Now I don't have money for new one. Can IBDC help out? Funke from Oluyole. Then the other one is saying, considering how some of your staff are attacked during a task force, I advise that you go out with security agencies. Shego from Ukado.
Thank you, Mr. Shagun. We'd always try to do that. When there is need for reinforcement, we do that. But we come in peace first. Before when the war starts, we'll come with security agents. And then we appeal. Thank you for showing concern to us. We'd also try to behave well because it takes two to go wrong.
So about the poll that...
For Mrs. Funke, I'd advise you go to our nearest office or you come to the regional office. Let's see what can happen. If we have, we will see how we can support the ministry. It's our duty to do replacement. So, and then we'll guide you to the right officers that will get you to Oluyole. She didn't say which part of Oluyole. A part of Oluyole is under Akpata Business Hub. Another part is under Mwalete Business Hub. If it is Akpata, if you're coming from Mobile, on the right hand side to Sharp Corner is all Akpata and Akpata.
Yes, let's quickly squeeze in this. Hello, good morning. The last call for today. Please make it snappy because we're already out of time.
Yeah. I just noticed I was busy at work. This women IBDC, please, I have a problem. Recently, whenever in fact, the way my life finishes late is
please, can you call me on this number, bro? We are already out of time. Call me on 080 35 94 07 19. You can chat me on WhatsApp and let's continue the discussion there. Thank you. Yeah, we're out of time. Sorry about that.
That's the size of our show this morning. But Ariji, thanks for joining us, and TJ, thanks for joining us.
We'll do better, Mr. Emeka. We'll serve our customers better, but we expect
we have new faces in the house.
Yeah, that's Engineer Bath, and that's our copper, Yinka, all our team.
Yinka is taking over from Lizzie.
No, he's not taking his safety officer.
All right, I want with Radio Nigeria Lucky Dupi, so they dressed like man walking through the aisles this morning. Emeka Dalit is my name, your Light Up ambassador. Until next week when we shall come your way again. Have yourself a wonderful time. Bye-bye.